Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Slight change of plans because this was supposed to come on yesterday, but here I am today. I hope that you are all doing well on this hump day. The week is almost over. I wanted to come on here and talk to you about three of my favorite tools for Etsy. I've got lots of them that I use, so I just wanted to narrow it down to three, especially that are good for Etsy search. So if you do have a shop on Etsy, if you're thinking about opening an Etsy shop or just an online shop at all, you've probably heard that it's really important to narrow down like your search tools, what you use for search, how to get people to find you, and ways to list your products on your online shop. So let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I'm sorry that I'm on just a little bit late. I'm supposed to be on like 5 minutes ago, but I'm coming on now due to some technical issues. So what are my three favorite tools for Etsy? Let me know if you have an Etsy shop too. How you've done over this crazy period. If you watch my video from last week, I shared that my shop did pretty well during the whole peak of the corona. Well, I can't even say peak because we don't know what's going to happen. But during the last 2 months of the pandemic, my shop did pretty well. And I just put that video out there to kind of like give you a boost so that, if you're worried about starting your own shop or, you're thinking, I don't know if this is a good time, it actually is a good time. So yeah, I kind of like gave away the whole premise of that video. It is a good time. People are still looking for items that they want, especially craft things, because there are a lot of people that are at home that are looking for things to do. And you can help them with the things that you make. They're looking for supplies. They're looking for gifts for people because you have to remember there's still things going on. Like, people still having birthdays. People still want personalized items. So let's get into. Good morning, Charmaine. Thank you for joining me. Let me see if I can get this to show up. So Charmaine says she's opening up a shop in September. Congratulations. I'm so excited. I always love to hear it when somebody, starting like a new project because they can be nervous at the beginning, but, once you get started and going in there, it's just, I think nothing but good things are going to happen for you. Let me know also if the shop that you're starting, is it going to be on Etsy? If you already know, maybe you've already heard, I've mentioned it before, that I am an Etsy U instructor now recently. So I've been getting training from Etsy to share that education with you guys. So my first class is going to be on Etsy search to teach you how to get your products found in Etsy. And so everything that I learned came straight from Etsy, and it's going to be a free webinar next Monday. I think I'll put a link up here somewhere for you. If you're interested in that, just click and join. It's free. So let me not delay any further. So let me talk to you about. Oh, thank you, Charmaine. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. The three tools that I use for Etsy. I've used lots more, like I said, not just these three, but I just didn't want to be on here for, hours and hours and take up all of your time. But so let me know if you've heard. The number one tool that I'm going to mention is called Erank. Erank is a website that ranks all Etsy shops. And I mean, just like all around the world, not just US shops. So if I'm in France and my shop, you can find that on the French listings. They'll base it by country. They'll base it by categories. So you can find the rankings of all Etsy shops on there that are like active shops. They put out a blog post last week or this week, I think it was. I wanted to show it to you guys, but for some reason my tech is not acting properly. But anyway, their blog post talked about the most searched keywords. And on this list, they have, I don't know if you can see it on there. This is like keywords on Etsy for June 2020. So this is really recent that they've listed. So the website is called erank.com. So they've listed on there, I don't know if you can see that. Let's try to get that straight. All right, keywords on Etsy for June 2020. You can also join to be a member on Erank. There's a free, I think they have like different tiers, but there's also a free tier and different paid tiers. But you can read the blog post like this one that I'm showing you for free, and it gives you a lot of good information on Etsy shops and things. So they've been selecting the top 20 keywords for June 2020. And what's good about this is that you go on here, it's like if you're looking for keywords for your own products, if you make, I don't know, cups, let's say you make cups, like personalized cups, you can see that number 3 on the list is personalized gifts. What's good about that is you can use these words for your listings inside your listing descriptions. You can use these words inside your tags to help people find you, because they're telling you that people are looking for these things. So that's yeah, definitely do check it out, Charmaine, because it's a really good tool. It's a really powerful tool. And like I said, there's different versions of it. There's a free level, there's paid levels too. I just use the free level because I go in there and it helps me find keywords that I use. So if I take that keyword, which was number 3, personalized gifts, I can use that in my, I can use that in my second tool that I'll show you, which is also a free tool, because I know, we're already paying for like a lot of things. So we're looking for ways that we can do things for free sometimes. The second tool is Google Trends. So just go to like googletrend.com. I'll take that word and I can type that word into Google Trend. Let me see if I can show you on here. I might be able to. Google Trend will give me a graph and show me all of the things that are obviously trending for any time period. I can put in the dates that I want to look at. So let's say I want to look at the things that were trending last month. I can take that keyword that I just used, personalized gifts. All right, I'll pull that up for you. And I can search by country. I can search by time. And in here, I really wish I was able to like pull this up on my screen, but for some reason it's not letting me share my screen on the computer. So I'm in here, so you can see it's trends.google.com, trends.google.com. That's my second tool that I use for Etsy. So when I take that first word that I found in Erank, I put it into Google Trends, it'll show me like a little graph. Let me try to get this straight for you. All right, it'll show me a graph of the trends for that word, if it was trending recently, and it'll even show me the regions. So you can see here on the map. So if I put in the US, it'll show me the regions in the US where that word is trending. And my favorite part, it'll show me related queries. So, yes, it's called Erank, Charmaine. So you take that word that you found in Erank and you put it into Google Trends, because it'll give you other related words. And all of this can help you for your Etsy listings when you list your products, words that you want for your description, because you want to use words in your description that people are looking for. You want to use words that are trending. And these tools that I'm sharing with you will help you find these trending words. So once I put in, this is my number 2 tool. If you remember, the first one was erank.com, which had the list of popular keywords that are trending in Etsy as of last month. So I'll take something from that list. I took the word personalized gifts, and then I go and I put that into Google Trends. Google Trends, I can search by date, I can search by area, and it'll show me, oh, there's so much glare. Let me just read it because it went down. It'll show me related queries. So once I put in personalized gifts, I've got personalized newborn gifts. Number 2, personalized baby gifts. Number 3, personalized engagement gifts. So all of these things will help you narrow down what you can use for your listings, which will help people find your listings and hopefully come and buy what you're selling if that's what they're looking for. Because I mean, it's great when people have I don't know, maybe like made up words to say like, my favorite funky, I don't know, pot holder or something like that. Well, the problem is nobody's looking for my favorite funky pot holder when they type in their search into Etsy. So if you use that for your description, if you use that into your keywords and tags, people aren't really going to be able to find your items. And if they can't find them, they're not going to be able to buy them either. So that is my second favorite tool for Etsy. So the first one was Erank. The second one is Google Trends. And the third one is actually Etsy itself. What I mean by that is I'll take also those related query words. So we got the first one, personalized gifts from Erank. We put that into Google Trends, and that gave us more related queries. That gave us personalized baby gifts, personalized, I think, I forget what it was, like they say best friend gift or something like that. I'll take those words, go into my Etsy statistics, and see what words, if any of those words, are bringing people into my shop. Because once you've listed your products in Etsy, you'll have, on the back end, you'll have access to your statistics. Your statistics will show you the words that people are using to find items in your shop. So when you go and look at those words that people are using to find items in your shop, if you don't see any of those popular trending words, you might want to add them to your listings, because you already know, you've seen the proof from the first two tools, from Erank and from Google Trends, that people are using those words and phrases to look for products. So let me see. Got some more comments from Charmaine. Oh, that related trending words. So that is just like when you are finding keywords for a blog post. Exactly, Charmaine. Just like when you're finding keywords for a blog post. But these tools will help you find them that'll work for your Etsy listings, especially Erank because they're specialized in Etsy. Google Trends because they talk about pretty much everything in the world. And your Etsy stats because, hello, it's Etsy. And it tells you right there what people are using to find those items in your shop. So if you don't see any of those things in there, you can benefit by at least testing. Put those words in your descriptions, and then check back maybe in 15 to 30 days, maybe 2 to 3 weeks to see if people are using those words now to find your items, and maybe if you're getting a boost, if you're getting more favorites, if you're getting more purchases. So just to recap, those are my 3 favorite tools that I use for Etsy. Hi, Linda. No problems if you're late. I was also late coming on here because I had some tech issues. I just talked about the 3 items, the 3 tools that I like to use for Etsy, especially for improving my description names, my tags, my keywords. If all of that's not familiar to any of you, if like maybe you don't have a shop yet, don't worry. Once you start working on your shop, you'll be familiar with what those terms mean. They just basically mean the words that people use to find the items in your shop. And the tools that I use for these things are, number one, erank.com. It's a website that tracks all Etsy shops, all of them all over the world. They recently put out a blog post to give you the 20 most popular trending items, trending keywords on Etsy. So I took a word from that list, and then I used it in my second favorite tool, which is Google Trends. If you've never heard of Google Trends, it's just a product from Google, and I absolutely love Google. I use like everything Google. They're probably tracking me, but hey, that's just the way it goes. I use them too. So you use that word that you found from Erank, put it into Google Trends, and Google Trends will show you so much information. It's like so powerful. It'll show you where people are looking for these keywords. You can look by country. You can look by date. You can even look by region. You can look by state. It's so powerful. And then it'll also give you related keywords. So you can take those related keywords and use that in my number 3 tool, which is Etsy Stats. Stats is short for statistics. So you just go to your Etsy backend, you open up the Stats button, and in the Stats, you actually have the keywords that people use to find the items in your shop. So if you don't know, go ahead and open up your Etsy Stats, scroll down, it's like near the bottom, and it shows you the keywords that people are using. So if people aren't, if you're not using any of those keywords that you saw in Google Trends, it would be a good thing to start trying to pop those words in there and see if it gives you any boost in your views and in your sales. Charmaine says all 3 of them are great free resources. Those are awesome. Yes, Charmaine, I think they're awesome too. And I remember at the beginning when I first started my Etsy shop, I didn't know that these resources are out there. Even though a thing like Google is pretty popular, they have so many applications and stuff, so you're not always aware of everything that's out there. So I figured, what, let me do like a little roundup of 3 things that I like and use that I think are really powerful and share them with you guys. And let me know if you try them out. Let me know what you think of them. All right, let me see if there's any other questions. I don't want to keep you guys on too long, but I will mention that I do have a free webinar coming up next week to teach you all about Etsy search and Etsy SEO, which SEO, if you don't know, just means search engine optimization. And it just means finding out the best way to get found in search results. So when people type in items in Etsy and they're looking for a product, to find out, what words they're using and how you can make that work for your shop and your listings. So that webinar is going to be happening next Monday at 12 Eastern time. I'm going to put a link in here probably after the video is done, because I can't put it in now at the same time if I haven't already. It might already be in the description. You can just sign up for that free webinar. It's going to be happening at 12 o'clock on the 27th. And if I didn't mention, or if you're just getting here now, I'm part of the Etsy U team. So I'm becoming an Etsy U instructor. And basically Etsy just asked like their top sellers to become volunteers and learn their best strategies to apply to their shops and to teach that to other people too. So I raised up my hand and said, yeah, I'm interested in doing that, because I know you guys are always asking questions. I get lots of emails about people saying they want to open shops. They want to know how to improve their shops. So I thought, okay, this is the perfect opportunity to marry those 2 things. So you can sign up. It'll be a live session, so you can come on there, get the training, ask questions, and there will also be slides that Etsy will send to you directly. So if you're signed up, you'll get those slides. So I hope you like those resources. Let me see what else is going on. Linda has another. She said, oh, thank you. You don't have a shop yet, but you'll check out the tools. Definitely do check them out, because it's not too early to even prepare. Even if you're just thinking about like starting a shop next year, or maybe just opening one and just putting up a few things. It's better if you get the information so you can start out right than not knowing things and then like set up your shop and like it's not set up properly. So just, better to get the information now, have it in the back, in the background, even if you're not going to use it now, you can have it on hand. All right, let me see. All right, well, thank you all for joining me. If you like this, go ahead, please like the video. And if you know of any other people who are into crafting that want to start an Etsy shop or want this information, go ahead and share this video with them. I think there should be like a share button in here. Because I am a person, I believe, any information I have, I can share that with other people. It doesn't take anything away from me. It just brings like more people out there, and also more customers for everybody too. Because more people that know about Etsy, then that means like, that means more customers, and it's just better for everybody. Get your products out there, get your things seen. Because I know so many of you make like amazing things. And I mean, when you send me photos of the things that you make, I'm just like, wow. Like there was one like of a cake that somebody made using one of my designs. I think it was the woman with the black power fist. And I was just like blown away, because I don't have those kind of like baking skills, but I know a lot of you do. So I think, the more that I can get this information out to people, the better, because there's obviously people looking for these things. And if you don't know about it and you're sitting on something that you're really good at making, but you just maybe don't know, the tech part or the little details on how to get yourself seen, it's a shame. So let's just all work together. Let me share my information with you and get your stuff seen. All right. Thank you so much for the likes. If there are no other questions, then I will be heading out. Don't forget to check out the class if you're interested. I really think it could be really beneficial to you. And it's just the first class that I'm going to be giving in a series. So I will be doing 2 more before the end of this year, and I'll definitely let you know. So check your emails. to get information about that too. Oh, thank you so much. Charmaine says she will share it. Thank you. All right. Hopefully, I didn't run through this too fast and you were able to get all the information. I think I do have the names of those tools listed in the description. If I don't already, I'm going to go back and put them in there just so you can get it. And that is it for me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time on the next video. Take care.